Have you ever made dua and didn't believe that it was accepted? And have you ever stood alone in the depths of the night, last third of the night, hands raised to the heavens, and your heart is whispering the deepest longings, the deepest needs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And have you ever wondered if those whispers of yours with a sincere heart reached Him? If those tears that you had were seen, if the prayers are heard? One of the most beautiful, uplifting promises of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran is the promise of accepted dua. وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Your Lord proclaims, call upon me, I will respond to you. Call upon me, I will respond to you. And of course, every Ramadan, many Muslims remember, because it's in the same context and passage, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. If my servants ask about me, I am nearby. I respond to the one who calls upon me when they call upon me. How come a lot of Muslims don't believe that their dua is accepted? How come a lot of people don't realize that dua is accepted, but in different forms? And here's the good news. The Prophet ﷺ, out of mercy, taught us something amazing about how Allah hears your dua. As long as your dua is not for something haram, as long as you're not asking for the breaking of family ties, the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that your dua is heard. Now, it's accepted in different forms. Number one, it could be accepted in the form that you asked for. It could be an exam that you're about to take for school. It could be for someone marriage, to have a righteous child, to go for Hajj or Umrah, for example, to get a job. Number two, it's possible that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will store it for them in the afterlife. So I want you to imagine you come on the day of judgment and everything is happening, all these things are unfolding, and you need so many good deeds, and you find mountains of deeds, and you ask, what is this for? What was that particular deed? And you come to find out this was a dua you made for something else for a long period of time. And so you become grateful that you didn't give up on your dua, even though what? It was saved for the afterlife, the day in which you needed that currency more than anything else. But also, there's a third way your dua could be accepted in this hadith. It could be that your dua was transformed into a shield, a protection, so it rises up to the heavens. Initially, something bad could have been coming your way, and the dua ends up prevailing over it because of your persistence and the level of your sincerity. And so what ends up happening is your dua is a form of protection. Allah protects you from a calamity that was coming your way.